Okay, a bit of a backstory here. About a month ago, I purchased Clicker Heroes 2, and I was captivated by using Sid, the helpful adventurer, because he was fast and, that kind of hype going on. But when I first tried the wizard, I just loaded it. I didn't like him. In fact, I quit immediately, 20 seconds after loading. But I didn't know he was this powerful. And as you can see, I'm still new to the game. This is what I find the most efficient energy to mana usage. Although we still lose 3 mana every 17 seconds, but that's good enough for me. If you can't reach 17 seconds, you can click on the pause icon so that you will cast your spell twice. Just reach 17 seconds. Next is the exchange spell. Since the wizard has no automator skill like Sid, instead it casts a spell. It's called exchange. And what it does is, it purchases a random stats item. Finally, I think what makes the wizard broken is the lightning and fire skill tree. This is going to take some time to discuss, so I'll just let the video play on its own. So first is lightning. At first it seems weak, because I compared it to fire when I was still in zone 1 and fire had more damage. But what really makes lightning so powerful is when you reach higher levels. There's a skill called lightning trait, flash. It's just flash, but yeah. What it does is it increases the chance for level 1 to 3 lightning spells to strike the target additional times for the next 3 spells. So yeah, that target will get hit additional times, like getting double or triple damage. And then when you reach higher levels of lightning, there's a new skill called it's called thunder spell. What this does is it increases the lightning damage when you use either fire or ice spell. Not much, but 10% is still something. Anyway, way up the lightning skill tree is another lightning trait. This one is called Circuit. Now this requires a level 7 to 9 lightning spell, and it makes your lightning strike the current monster additional times to half of your chain chance for 50% damage. And here's where, well, this is where it gets OP. Okay? That's right. There's a skill you get 2 levels after you get lightning level 1. It's called lightning chain. And what this does is, it makes your lightning spell hit additional monsters. That means you can hit the monsters beyond your field of view. Oh yeah, that was a long one. Oh, we're not done yet, so let's discuss the next skill tree, which is fire. Anyway, this works well with our lightning skill, I mean for me, it works well. I'm not sure if this is a bug or the devs just think fire works with lightning, I don't know. But every time lightning chain for me is activated, there's a chance that monsters get burned. Anyway, let's continue. There's a fire trait called combustion. It increases the chance by 20% for all burn damage from rank 1 to 3 fire spells to occur twice for 8 seconds. This is similar to Lightning's flash. I mean, the flash skill. I mean, only that the burn damage lasts for 8 seconds. Next in the fire skill tree is another trait called Heat Burst. What this does is when you cast non-fire spells, obviously lightning, it increases fire spells by 10% for 10 seconds. Now, this is where the fun starts. Remember, chain jumps from monster to monster and flash hits the target again and again several times. Then circuit, again, it hits the monster additional times equivalent to half of our chain chance. So for one lightning spell, just how many heat bursts have we popped? Anyway, before we get to the last fire trait, let me mention first another skill. Uh, like Lightning Chain, you can also get this skill 2 levels after you get level 1 fire spell. It's called Corrosion. What this spell does is it increases all damage dealt to monsters by 10% after being hit by fire spell until a monster is killed. This is perfect because it also increases our lightning damage. And for the final fire trait, it doesn't do much since it's less activated because a level 9 lightning spell already takes about 10 seconds to cast. And this spell is called Explosion, by the way. It can be used by a level 7 to 9 fire spells. And this causes the current monster to explode on death, dealing 50% of the burn damage that they have sustained. So let's recap of what we've discussed so far. In simpler terms, lightning lets you jump spells, hitting many monsters as well as hitting the same monsters twice or more with the same lightning spell. And fire lets you burn monsters, dealing damage over time, which works hand in hand with lightning, since both skills amplifies each other's DPS. So that's how you guys play Wizard and Clicker Heroes 2. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Also click on the bell icon below so you'll be notified when a new video comes up.